Thank you for watching the 115th Chamber Annual Celebration. My name's Melinda Shepard, and I'm the director of your local Chamber of Commerce. Before we get started, I wanted to share some information that one of our past presidents, Mr. Cecil Morgan, sent me that really applies for today, but it was a booklet printed in 1969. The Chamber of Commerce was organized in 1905, initiating the first organized efforts to industrialize the city. The mission was successful. The early chamber struggled through troubled times, misfortune prevailed, diseases spread through the county, tornadoes and floods left devastation. Again and again, the chamber was asked to furnish leadership in providing funds, offering physical assistance to distressed areas, as well as resolving critical issues. Through it all, the chamber emerged strong. A tribute to capable leadership of dedicated citizens who carved our county into the progressive one it is today. Active participation in the chamber activities has keynoted its history with countless projects directed to building and promoting our community. And once again, 50 years later, the chamber is strong thanks to our members like you. We want to thank you for being a member and your continued support, and thank you for letting us be your trusted resource during this uncertain time. I would now like to welcome your chairman, Keith Bennett, with First Financial Bank, to the podium.
Thank you, Melinda, and thank everyone out there for watching our 2020 virtual and annual dinner and gala without the dinner this year. But at this time, we would like to present the awards to our winners. The 15th annual presentation of the Clarksville Chamber Community Commitment Award was created to honor an individual member of or organization that showcases the spirit of our community, whether through project development or focused initiatives that embody this phrase from the Chamber's mission statement to improve the welfare of the community by enhancing the quality of life in the region. It is with great pleasure that I present the 2020 Ted A. Crozier Senior Community Commitment Award to Mark Holloman.
Thank you, Keith. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Here we go. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Keith. Appreciate it. Y'all doing a great job. Thank you.
Appreciate all you do.
Thank you.
The Lifetime Achievement Award was created to honor and recognize a member that has shown dedication to the community and to this organization. The recipient is a past president of the Chamber in 1979, and it continues to be active in our community. It is my distinct honor to recognize Mr. Dick Batson.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Great job.
Appreciate everything you've done for us. An ambassador of the Chamber is a very important part of the day-to-day activities of the Chamber. Ambassadors are customer service representatives of the organization that works for business and community interest in Clarksville, Montgomery County. Your commitment and participation in Chamber activities is greatly appreciated. It is with great pleasure I present the Ambassador of the Year Award to Stephen Hoffmeister. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate all you do. Thank you. The Clarksville Young Professionals are focused on professional development, and she has volunteered countless hours and genuinely cares about our community. Jessica Goldberg is the recipient of the 2020 Clarksville Young Professional of the Year. Thank you so much. The Veterans Award will recognize a Clarksville military veteran who, through their professional and personal efforts, is making a positive impact throughout the business community. The winner has a strong record of outstanding performance in their work and actively involved in the community. The Chamber is proud to honor Scott Brower with the Boots to Suits Award. Our last award, the 2020 recipient of the GrowCo 3 Excellence in Entrepreneurship Award, is Beachaven Winery, and I want to thank the family for the great asset that's been created for our community.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We're honored.
Okay, at this time I'd like to recognize members of my executive committee whose term will expire at the end of June. Julie Parks was our vice chairman for membership services. She actually served in this role for 2 consecutive years. I'd like to thank her for her contributions. Catherine Patoli was vice chair for military affairs. I'd like to thank Catherine for her contributions. And Sarah Golden was our vice chair for public and community affairs. And I'd like to thank Sarah for her commitment. And Lori Jackson was our vice chair for business development. I'd like to thank Lori for her efforts as well. We have some board members with terms expiring in at the end of June. I'd like to thank them for their contributions to the chamber this past 4 years, I guess. Ms. Casey Jenkins, Mr. Alex Vila, Mr. Marco Medici, and Dr. Mike Kerrigan. I just have a few comments I'd like to make. First, I'd like to thank Melinda Shepard for her efforts, because it makes the job of being chairman much easier than it could be. And can't say enough about what Melinda does for the chamber and for this community. Just some highlights during the year. In July, I had the pleasure of introducing Mr. Raphael Bostic, who is currently president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta. That was a nice power breakfast event that was hosted by Austin P. and Mickey Hepner. And then in January, I had the honor of moderating the mayor's power breakfast that was held at a new venue this year that produced a record turnout for that event. And then in March, I attended the Citizens for Fort Campbell trip in Washington, D.C. I think we were the last group on the Hill that day before they shut everything down for the COVID-19 pandemic. And then lastly, we had a new initiative the Chamber implemented this year with the help of the Aspire Foundation, and that was the Facade Improvement Program. We granted $75,000 worth of grants for improvements to business owners' facilities in the downtown area, and the owners had to match those funds as well. So with that said, I get to turn the gavel over to Mr. Paul Turner.
Thank you, Keith. As outgoing chairman, we appreciate all you've done and your leadership. And on behalf of the chamber and its members, we would like to present you with this gift.
I wondered what that was down there for.
We heard you like that.
All right, thank you so much.
I am honored to serve as chairman of this 115-year-old Chamber of Commerce. I want to thank our members, our board, and the executive committee for all your support. I started attending chamber functions years ago when I moved back to Clarksville. I've always been behind the chamber's effort to support our business community, but over the last several years, I've become more engaged with the chamber. Through that engagement, the chamber has connected me with many people in the business community, and many of those people have become friends. It has also been a main conduit for me getting involved in other organizations as well. The chamber has always been very important to me, and it's been important to our business for generations. It is unfortunate that we cannot be here together tonight, but our world has changed, and we must temporarily adapt. Since the Chamber's founding in 1905, we have had many economic hardships. And I know that we are currently in a challenging time, and we have many businesses and members suffering right now. But through these hard times, one thing that we have found in common is we all seek community and purpose. We are a resilient business community, and like the many times before, we will make it through this time stronger. Just know that the Chamber is here for you, and please let us know if there's anything that we could do to help. As Keith mentioned, the Chamber staff and the committees are putting on many great programs throughout the year. We do the inner city visit, the Veterans Day breakfast, our annual trip to D.C. for the Citizens of Fort Campbell trip, the City Cleanup Day, the facade program for our downtown businesses, women in business speakers, political forums, young professional meetings for our young emerging leaders, just to name a few. It is our vision this year to add value to our membership by promoting these current programs as well as implementing new programs. And I want to encourage our members to get involved. Take advantage of these programs and get active on our committees to seek the full potential and value that our Chamber has to offer. I also want to encourage our members to use this tough time to network and to find a mentor or be a mentor. We can build this Chamber stronger together. We also want to continue to strengthen our relationships with our members, with the community, and with our friends at Fort Campbell. Through this, we hope to expand our membership base and broaden our network. This year, we also plan to do a lot of listening. What can we do better? How can we help? If you don't feel like you're getting value out of your membership, what would you like to see? This organization can only grow with membership involvement and feedback. I would now like to introduce our new board and executive committee. We have a strong group with military leadership, business professionals, and entrepreneurs, a makeup of what I think our business community truly represents. For First Vice Chair, we have Lieutenant General Ron Bailey, Marine Corps retired, from Austin Peay. Legal Counsel, we have Jamie Durrett from Wilson, Moskowitz, Edelman, and Dicker. Secretary of Treasurer, we have Casey Hempel with Legends Bank. Military Affairs Chairman, Command Sergeant Major Rich Holliday, United States Army retired, from Water Dog Scuba Diving. Membership Services Chairman, Marcia Clark, from Ruby Cora. Public and Community Affairs Chairman, Grayson Smith, with DBS and Associates. And Business Development Chairman, Wes Cunningham, with Strawberry Alley. Our new board members are Gunther Carmen, from Cargo Partners, Matt McWhorter, with F&M Bank, Antonio Murgis, from Domino's, and Thomas Purvis, from MPG Transport. We also have LaDanya Dowdy from Raymond James, Jesse Presley from Altra Credit Union, Melissa Baxter from Reliant Bank, and David Bergen from Furniture Connection. We appreciate all your leadership and willingness to serve. I'm looking forward to a great year. I look forward to working with our board and all of our members, as well as Melinda and the rest of the Chamber's excellent staff. Thank you for investing in the Chamber, and have a good evening. Meeting adjourned. What's that? Yeah.
Mr. Batson?
He's back here, yes, sir.
Here, where is he?
He's right here.
Okay.
I got it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm ready to go.
I will take that up to the car when we're ready.
Can we get a, we want to get a
shot
picture,
of
yeah.
him. I need a picture of him.
We're not gonna shoot him.
We'll go out the way we came in.
Not really.
We need to get a
Well, we're gonna go down. We'll use the other stairs and come down.
Okay.